If you're new to my channel, hello. I pray before each and every one of my readings so that way my energy is protected, your energy is protected as well. Oh, also, it may be on or off camera when I pray. Like the daily messages off camera. The weekly check-ins are usually on camera. So, anyhow, I pray before each and every one of my readings so that way my energy is protected as well. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and get into your reading, water signs. See what's going on with you for the week ahead. I break up the readings here into elements because, yes, you are your sun. You are your sun sign. You were born on that day. You've entered the planet Earth here. You are on this earthly planet on that particular day in that particular season. However, you are more than just your sun sign. And each element plays off of the other. You know, you have first, second, and third decans. And what decans are pieces of the zodiac that intertwine with the other element of that zodiac. So, for instance, Cancer, you have the first decan of Cancer is made up of the moon, which is the first 10 days of that zodiac season. Then the second 10 days of that zodiac season is in the middle, is the mid energy. And that is actually not that sub ruled, it's ruled by the moon, but it's also sub ruled by Neptune energy, which is Pisces energy. Then you have the third decan, and so on and so forth. Then you switch those around like a puzzle piece with Scorpio and Pisces energy. That's why I break my readings up into elemental readings and not just individual, but we're going to talk Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but that's why the readings are grouped together for whoever wanted to know. It's deeper than that, you know. So, yes. Anyhow, let's go ahead and get into your reading. Great God in heaven, please allow me to tap into the element of water, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Any messages that they're needing, any guidance that they're seeking today. Please allow me to relay these messages to them as accurately and clearly as possible. Please protect my energy during this reading, protect their energy as well. And please continue to bless our lives with peace, abundance, prosperity, and protection. Thank you. Amen. And I know the water signs weekly check-in. When I say weekly check-in, this is just what's resonating. It may resonate with you now. You may be like 6 months from now, be like, that girl did say that. And you may not even remember where you heard it from. But it's going to hit you when it's supposed to hit you. Yes? Yes. All right, let's go ahead and get to your reading. What's going on with my water signs? You got the air element. We will be going direct. Mercury will be going direct on August the 11th. Thank goodness. And then we'll have that 10-day shadow period. That's the only two cards that you guys came out, actually, too. So you guys have the water element coming. Air element came out. And as you see, it's the three elements of air, which would be Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini energy. But this, and also here you have Jupiter abundance energy. So this is a message of good news here. Something traveling. Also, safe travels for you if you're planning on traveling anywhere. This is a good time for you to travel. Your safe flights, safe cruises, whatever it is, however you're deciding to travel, you have good luck in regards to travel. So that's good for you, for whoever's about to go on a trip. It's coming out okay. Also, if you have a planned conversation that's happening this week, water signs, it's going to go in your favor as well. Getting okay. And don't be doing this either. You know that game people play when they do like this and you got to look down? Don't do that. It's like it's going to be very inappropriate time for whoever's about to do that. Please don't do that. All right, anyhow. Let's see what's going on. Well, that's a random. Is that a feather or is that cotton? Where does that come from? I don't know. Anyhow. What's going on with Cancer? Oh, and I just wiped off the lens. My lens wipe. I was like, where did that piece of cotton come from? You guys may have a random feather just fall on you out of nowhere. That was random. What's going on with Cancer? Ace of Swords, the truth. I had to take a breath to slow down. I tend to get ahead of myself. There's so many things that go through my head at once. I gotta calm down. All right. So, with you, Cancer, here, you guys have the Ace of Swords crossing you as the title card, the Sun, Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, and Eight of Cups. Ooh. Okay, so some of you are walking away from what feels comfortable and safe for you and stepping into something new, entrepreneurial probably. It doesn't necessarily have to be entrepreneurial, but taking more of a leadership approach of your own time. and your own energy. Doesn't necessarily mean you're starting a business. Some of you are. Like you're going to go finally file that LLC. Congratulations to you. But they're asking you to do things in the right way, in a justified way, like doing things with integrity. You're being asked to do walk in integrity this week. So if this is you quitting a job, resigning or whatever, they're asking you to be integral about it. You know, like they'll just be like going in there, F you, da 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 da, because this is a setup. And I don't mean like a setup for like, oh, somebody trying to trap you up. It's a setup for how you're going to represent yourself moving forward. Because there's something about you walking away with integrity, like you stand in integrity and whatever it is, this is that you decide to pursue on your own. It's like, because that energy is still going to be flowing with you. Like, oh, if you left something with some high dignity and integrity, your head held high, it's going to follow you. Like, okay, let's say if you're going into business, as you're going to be known, your business is going to be known as, okay, this is a credible business. This person always has a great customer service. This person is always going to be on time. Like there's something about the energy that's going to carry with you here, depending on how you leave a situation. Looks like you're doing it in the right way. Whatever the right way is to you. Okay? Moving on to Scorpio. What's going on with Scorpio? Yeah. Scorpio, Pluto. Pluto's still in retrograde too. The retrograde Aquarian energy, which is amazing. A lot of you born in the age of millennial, you have you got a Pluto placement in Scorpio. You should. You do. Actually, each generation, I told you guys this before if you tuned in before, each generation has the same Pluto placement. Right? So this makes it no different. So for you, those of you born in the millennial generation of the millennial, with that Aquarian energy right now sitting in Pluto in its retrograde, you're being asked to be the ones, because you have the energy of the Pluto with the Scorpio, the ruling energy of the one to make the transformation. But in order for the transformation to happen, that needs to happen with the humanity, which is Aquarian energy, Uranus energy. You have to step in to break and to heal generational curses. I hate to say generational curses, but it could be trauma and it could just be things that happen from generation to generation. You have to come in with a new idea to heal humanity, but you have to have the confidence and be bold enough to do so and step out on a different idealism. Because in the conflicting position, is you're having a fear of expressing your different ideas and taking a different approach. It's in a conflicting position. So my question to you, Scorpio, is what you going to do to change it? You're like, oh, this is a reading. You're supposed to tell me what to do. I'm supposed to tell you what the cards say. You're supposed to be the one to take action. Because you have the Queen of Wands here, means you have the confidence. Then you have the Star here being crossed by the Six of Cups, which is your sole purpose to rebirth, renew, restore, rejuvenate, innovation. It's here, Scorpio. Okay? So what are you going to do to change the community that you're in? Because it doesn't mean like you have to, if I don't change 10,000 people's lives, I didn't make a good impact. This could literally just be 3 people. Okay, it ain't gotta be all that. Like everybody be thinking like, oh my God, if I don't change 1,000 people's lives, my impact meant nothing. You only need to change one. You only need to impact one person. Sometimes that one person need to impact is the change in yourself. I hate that. I hate this new. Let me not. Get off of it. I'm about to go on a rant. I was about to go on a rant. It's happening. I can't stand that. Okay, people are like, oh well, this it's like the likes and views is getting carried away into real life, and people are missing the point. And the point is being missed of being authentic and really having true intentions, because you're worried about the likes and the views. People are worried about more about the quantity of how many people see them as opposed to what they're actually doing and what they're actually putting out there, which could be more damaging than helping. You're being asked to actually be a part of the solution and not the problem. However, don't get caught up in how big the crowd is of the solutions that you're offering. It's very hard, and especially in this time, not to get caught up in the crowd. You know what I mean? because everybody wants to like, everybody wants to view. You get paid for people watching you now. It's crazy. You can get paid. You literally, all you have to do, you can go on the freaking TikTok and just sit there for a minute and you get paid and not say anything. And everybody's like, oh, well, I want to. And like that person that gets like 1,000,000 views, that has 1,000,000 followers, now you're sitting and walking around with a bunch of copycats that look just like this person because they had a high button. They didn't say nothing that's going to help you change your life. You're being asked to have the opposite and do the opposite here, to be the change that needs to happen in society. Yes? Yes. All right. Sorry, went on a rant. Don't care. If you stayed for it, it was meant for you to hear it. All right. Pisces. It's crazy. Even now, it's so saturated. We talk about spirituality, going into tarot, watching tarot readings. If it ain't talking about a love reading, you have people who are highly intuitive, highly spiritual, actually get more messages than just about their love messages, but they decide to only do love messages because that's what pays. That's what gets them the views. Even though they're so deeply tapped in way further than your partnership. And then, oh, what's the next love coming in? Who's your new? Some of these readers are so tapped in, and you be like, dang, all they do is love reading. They are so tapped in, but that's not what pays their bills. So you guys, and maybe that's for you, Pisces, you got to be careful who you watching, because that's someone who is being controlled by worldly things and not letting their gift control them. So you got to be careful of that, because you don't want that energy to sweep onto you, because energy is real. Transferring of energy is real. So that can stop you from actually pursuing your journey or pursuing your passion with true integrity and true intent, because you're looking at it from a monetary standpoint. Like, yes, you have this gift, but I want to utilize this gift just to get me paid and not utilize the gift for what it was actually given to you for, which is to awaken. You know what I mean? So be careful of that. Be careful of that. What's going on with Pisces? And be careful who you listening to, too. You like, damn, what the hell? Like, they'll sprinkle little nuggets in there, be like, oh, yeah, da-da-da. But it's like, nah, man. Some people know way more than what they letting on. But if it ain't paying them money, they ain't gonna say nothing. That's a misuse of power and misuse of your gift. Knight of Wands in the Sun. Yeah, to stop looking for quick answers and quick fixes, Pisces. Somebody looking for a quick answer or a quick fix. Don't do that. Easier said than done. 8 of Cups. The Lovers. The Fool. Yeah. 8 of Wands. Somebody might be viewing you as somebody who's like too impulsive, or always looking for a quick answer. Always looking for like a quick understanding or a quick friendship or a quick partnership, or like get connected to somebody too quick. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. I'm talking quick. You like, dang, you talking like a 50 million words a minute. You telling me to slow down? You slow down. That's what I'm doing like this to slow my cadence down as well. You need to slow down. Here. Okay? Okay. All right. Well, water signs, it's been your reading. I hope it helped you. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you made it this far, if you'd like to book a personal reading, the information to do so is down in the description box below the video. You guys stay blessed, stay safe, and stay protected. Thank you for leaving a comment, liking the video, subscribing to the channel if you decide to do so. If not, I'll see you next time. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.